Hello, I'm going to tie a contrast pupa. This is to imitate spotted sedge Hydropsyche caddis species. And I have a number 14 scud hook in the vise here. This is going to be camel thread, uni thread 8/0. So this is a caddis pupa here. For the shuck is going to be a mixture of ginger and brown sparkle yarn or Zelon mixed together, both colors here. Okay, for the shuck, that's the shuck. We're going to leave it long for right now. And now for the ribbing is going to be gold, small gold wire. This is UTC ultra wire. Okay, now I'm using the Riverfly dubbing set. Imitates caddis pupa and caddis larva depending on which way you tie them. If you tie them like that, it's the pupa. If you tie abdomen and thorax like that, it's the larva. So we're going to imitate the pupa. We'll have the lighter color for the abdomen. This is rabbit dubbing mixed with UV sparkle dubbing. Alright, now back to the thorax here. I'm going to go with the reddish brown. Now the antenna are mallard flank, dyed wood duck. They're going to sweep back like that. So I'm going to tie them in on the side of the hook nearest me, not on top, but rather on the side. Like that'll keep them swept back. And yes, I do tie them that long. Alright, now I'm going to put a little bit more dubbing on for the thorax here. Now I've come up pretty far close to the hook eye because the dubbing, because the hackle method I'm going to use isn't going to be wrapping. It's going to be a compensation method, and I want to keep it up as close as I can to the front of the hook. So normally you could, this feather is too large to, this is partridge, round partridge off the back of the bird, and it's too large to wrap it. It would be very long fibers if I wrapped them. So I can't really use the method of distributing around the hook by twisting it around it, because it will disturb the antenna. So now this is another method to do a compensation hackle. So I notch out the feather however long I want the hackle to be on the fly. And I'll sweep all the fibers forward here. And I take that notch and I put it into the fly, not this way, but rather on the top, side to side. And I get that notch right centered on there. So I haven't twisted the fibers at all. So now what we have is a hackle around the fly, swept back, and I'm going to pull out the fibers out so they're standing up a little better. Now I will take a dubbing needle, and then I will finish off pulling out some of these fibers and making it look a little buggier. And there we have our finished Hydropsyche contrast pupa.